7 a.m. I got a little distracted with something, so I went down the wormhole of research and things like that. So I wanted to show you guys how I conditioned this eel skin wallet and this alligator skin wallet. Now, this actually belonged to my grandma before. These are significantly old. Now, when you do decide to do a conditioner, I do recommend have a little work surface. This is my premium surface over here. Let me show you guys. Oh, look at that. Um, I like it because I don't have to worry about transfer. And then if you have your little conditioning pads, and I'll put a link in the description below, right? This is, I've already washed, but sometimes it has stains on there. If you do decide to condition, please make sure you buy the appropriate conditioner. For exotic leathers, I like using this one, Angelus Leather Cleaner Conditioner. And all you do is you shake it, and then you spray it on the little thing. Now mine's, for whatever reason, is kind of leaky. See that? Oh, you guys couldn't see it. Where did it? I was like looking at the camera. I didn't even see where it sprayed. Okay. So mine's is a little leaky, unfortunately. But all you do is you just brush it off. And this will condition the leather. So it'll be much more shinier. And the great thing about this is that it ensures that it's being used for many years to come. Yeah, I think I gotta get a new spray bottle. And what this does, it removes any grime on here, but it also makes sure that it's very well moisturized, because leather, when it cracks, right? Think of it like dry skin, right? If it cracks, what happens is I mean, if it gets too dry, it cracks, and you don't want leather to get cracked. Leather can last for a number of years, but you just need to take care of it. This doesn't take very long. Some people recommend doing this like a couple of times a year. This has never been conditioned, to my knowledge, and I believe that this is at least 20 years old. So if you compare the difference, right? I don't know if it shows up on camera very well, but this side looks more lustrous than this side. This side looks a little faded. This side looks more darker. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe not. Let's see, actually. Let me clean my camera. I always clean the damn thing, but it always keeps getting a little grimy. I think that looks better. So yeah, if you look over here, it looks much better. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in another bottle. And then if you have too much, you can always just use the other side and just get the excess off. You know, instead of using a terry cloth, you could always just use a paper towel. But for me, I like being able to reuse this stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell. But to me, it looks more supple. Now. And then I also have this part as well. This is some other leather. I don't know what this is. I think it's cow. And I could use some other leather conditioner, but I'm just going to use the exotics. I always feel like the exotic ones are more, maybe it's just me, gentler, more premium, who knows. So this is recommended for, let's see, reptile skins and exotic leathers. And I've said it before, right? If you have a YouTube ad that comes up, you could just spend the time conditioning it, a wallet. Alternatively, if you're on a phone call with someone and you're just talking about something, you can just always spend the time to condition. I mean, this is something a 3-year-old could do, really. See, this doesn't require any technical knowledge or anything like that. See? So that looks a lot more hydrated versus how it did before. I'm going to keep this upright overnight. Reason being is that I want to make sure that it doesn't, that it can breathe a little. So this is going to be on my little spare one over there. And then now we are moving over to eel skin. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to spray my spray over here. I gotta, this thing is broken. If you see it, you're probably wondering, like, why am I not showing it? Because when I spray it, see, it gets over here. See that? It's getting more on my finger than anything. It's broken somehow. I'll look into it. I kind of want to figure out, why is it broken? Okay, so this is eel skin. It kind of made me want, I kind of was thinking, like, what is this? And I thought, oh, I don't think it's a snake. It's kind of small. And I thought, oh, I don't know. This is like mink size or something. And then I decided, I thought to myself, I said, oh, maybe it's eel? And sure enough, it was eel. Eel, I actually heard, it's quite a good leather because it is waterproof. And then not only that, it's quite durable. So you can see how that looked quite nice. And it's never, ooh, look at that. Oh, I got some dye transfer. That's not good. See that? Need a little bit of dye transfer. That's okay. See that? Ooh. So sometimes you'll deal with this kind of thing. That's why they say spot test. And then see all this stuff in here too. So I'm not going to do too much over here. Kind of surprising, yeah. I only say it's kind of surprising because you wouldn't think the dye would just like lift like that. But then again, that's not too much. And then I'm gonna also condition just a little. You know, for something that's never been conditioned, it actually looks quite good. I've heard that eel skin is very low maintenance. And it's very nice and soft too. That's what I like about it. If you have a leather wallet and it's looking a little crummy, my suggestion, condition your wallet. Don't toss it out. I think sometimes it's kind of sad because there might be people who have leather wallets and then they say, oh, my wallet was so beautiful before and now it looks kind of crummy, so I got to throw it away and buy another wallet. It's like, no, you just condition the leather. And once you condition it, it looks so much better. I'm just trying to get this out. Let me do a little bit over here. So I'll put the link to this spray in the description. They do recommend doing spot testing. You can see I didn't do that for this one, but I don't regret it because this is actually a very highly rated reptile skin. So I wouldn't know what else I would use besides maybe auto, the auto one, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just putting in the conditioner back into the skin. See, it is bleeding color a little, but it's okay. I just want to get the excess off. Again, if you don't want to buy one of these things, you could just use an old t-shirt or paper towel. I've done that before. And yeah, see here. Edges. And that is it. So this is the eel skin. Looks much darker now. And then here is the alligator skin. And together, I hope these skins both have many years of use left. And this is the dye transfer. So this is going to go into the wash. I do hand wash these. I do them separately, just because I don't want to have any of that conditioner on my clothes. But other than that, you know, it's super straightforward. I hope that you guys get into the habit of conditioning your stuff. Again, I try to condition things at least once a year. However, if I have some leather item and it's looking a little dingy, or if I scuff it a little, then I'll just grab out the leather conditioner. And as you guys saw, right, spray it onto this, and then just make sure it's hydrated. So overnight, I will keep both of these pieces upright. Now, if you do want to, ooh, look at that. I did not realize we had a little over here. Um, if you do want to, you can, because this part is conditioned and this part might have some residue. I mean, it's just going to be against the paper. You can, after overnight, flip it the other side, like condition this side and flip it over here. But, you know, chances are I probably wouldn't do that. You can do that, right, if you want to be super thorough, but it's just the edge kind of thing. So, yeah. Let's see over here. This part over here, if you want, you could just use one of these, but it's a little snug. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a little hard to get in this little crevice right here. So, so one of the ways you can apply, if you want to, is you could use like a little cotton swab, I imagine, and then to get it super thorough in here, but I think it's fine. A little conditioner is better than none. Okay, so that is all I am going to show you guys. And it looks so much more hydrated. I'm really happy I did this leather conditioning at 2 a.m. over here. I hope that this stuff lasts for a number of years. In case anybody's wondering what's the, you know, if there's any brand name or so. One thing I found out about a lot of like this kind of leather stuff is sometimes it's like some off-brand. So this one, for instance, it is made by, do I have it here? I think I had it here. Oh, here we go. Serpendo. Look at this, Serpendo Korea. I've never heard of this brand before. Um, but yeah, they make eel stuff, and then this one is made by Bosca Genuine Alligator. Look at the color, right? It looks so much more well conditioned. And this kind of stuff is very important because if you guys check, right, if you have like it before, it looked kind of scummy, like kind of like, you know, crappy. And now I think if I walk down the street and I had something, I'm like, ooh, this looks much nicer over here. Leather conditioning does make a difference. There is a little bit of tarnish over here, if you guys can see it. Part of me wants to get my favorite, my new love right now, which is Barkeeper's Friend. And you know, try it at the edges, but part of me wonders if I try to use Barkeeper's Friend, because I do have to rinse it with water, if I might damage the leather. So I'm kind of on the fence about that kind of stuff. But Barkeeper's Friend is just absolutely amazing. I will put this off on the side, let it sit overnight, and I will talk to you guys later. You can see this was pretty quickly. If you guys are listening to a podcast or talking to someone over the phone, or, you know, just kind of listening to some music, right? you can also do this kind of thing. And in case you guys are wondering, why am I pushing conditioning leather so much? I think that some people, they might be dissuaded from buying leather items, or they might kind of think, oh, I spent so much money on a leather item, it looks crappy now. And yeah, just buy a conditioning spray, the appropriate conditioning spray for that leather, and you'll find that it looks quite nice. Okay, you guys, I shall see. And by the way, don't keep this in direct sunlight. So this is not in direct sunlight, not exposed to the elements at all. Store the stuff in a cool, dark place, not too much moisture. For this kind of stuff, I do try to keep it with like, what's one calls it? Charcoal packs. I try to make sure it doesn't have too much moisture in it because I don't want mold growing or anything like that. So yeah, the black one is alligator, and this one is eel. I didn't even know. I don't know why the eel is red. I always thought eel would be a browner leather, not like a mahogany red. See that? Okay. So, and I am doing well. I gotta go to sleep because it's 2 a.m. I just wanted to do the stream for you guys. See ya.